Welcome back to Handguns. This week we've been talking about managing recoil, but so far all we've talked about is what you can do to manage recoil. There have been a lot of technological advances that will help you manage the recoil. Now, one of the reasons why you get muzzle flip on a gun is because the gun wants to push back, but it actually pivots in your hand. Muzzle compensators like this on this Nighthawk Custom T3, they vent gases from the igniting cartridge upward and help reduce muzzle flip, thereby reducing perceived recoil.
You know, another great example of porting and how it's effective is on this Smith & Wesson 500 S&W. Now this revolver is a beast, and if you didn't have this, it would really not be a whole lot of fun to shoot. But when they put that port on there, it helps reduce the felt recoil. The higher pressure the cartridge that you're shooting is, the more effective the porting or the break effect becomes. Something else it has are these big Hogue rubber grips that do two things for you. Number one, they're a little bit sticky, very grippy, so they allow you to get a very good purchase of the gun and control it. And they also help to reduce some of the felt recoil by absorbing some of that energy, as opposed to Dirty Harry's old Model 29, where basically you were holding on for dear life.
Now, gun design goes a lot towards determining what is going to be more comfortable to shoot. Now, this Smith & Wesson M&P 9, the full-size gun, is a lot more comfortable to shoot than the compact version, the M&P 9C. Guns that are easy to carry, that are light, that are small, are just plain gonna be a lot harder kicking, a lot harder recoiling than their larger guns. It's all physics. You know, there's no free lunch.
So Jim, one other thing you can do is you can pick up a 22 caliber trainer like this Chiappa 1911 22. No recoil, very little sound signature. It's a great training tool. But in closing, generally the idea is we've got all these different tricks of the trade, better grips, porting, brakes, all that kind of stuff. But essentially you have two choices. Get a smaller caliber or get a larger and heavier framed gun.
That's it, it's all physics.
Now, a big shooting glove like this on a little J-frame may seem like overkill, but it's really not. A lot of people think that shooting gloves are just for shooting magnums, but when you're shooting lightweight guns with wooden grips, you know, they can sting a little bit. Best way to take the sting out of that is with a shooting glove. It makes shooting more comfortable and you won't develop bad habits. And they're really great for introducing new shooters. Now, this is an old Smith & Wesson glove that they don't make anymore, but there are a couple of brands of commercial shooting gloves on the market. But if you're in a pinch, what works just as well in a lot of cases is a bike glove. They have the same padding and the same non-skid palm, and for me, they can work just as well. And that's your tip of the week. For more shooting advice, pick up the latest issue of Handguns magazine or visit us at handguns.com.